Hello. Sorry. I'm playing with my phone, my gimbal, trying to figure out how to use it because is this a panorama? I think so. Because I should learn how to use it. Ow, my bracelet underneath this. I hear skateboarders. How about you? Let's see. Am I live? Papa Cat said there are a bunch of people out. Cootie Patrol? Oh, the skateboarders are all there at the pyramid, which means that they'll have the, oh, I see. Okay. They'll have the barriers up on the cement soon. But they're all right there. That's weird. Unless they're waiting for me to walk up, which is possible. Hello, Cootie Patrol. Hi, Fuzz. Hello to whoever's going to sleep right now. I don't feel like walking through them. I'll walk on the other side of the street. I sound slightly tired today because one of the most annoying things in the world is Papa Cat's snoring most of the night. But weirdly enough, he was snoring enough to bug me, but not enough for me to wake up and tell him to turn over. I hate that. You know it. Then we've decided on what we're having for dinner and can't find a deli that has liverwurst. But you know what? We can just get liverwurst and make our own sandwiches. What the hell is up with us? Frickin' tech people, I swear. Hi, Granny G. Welcome to the club. Oh, hi, sitting. Like, what are you talking about? Hi, Carrie Ann. Are you going to dinner soon? Or actually, no, it's only 2:30, isn't it? I keep forgetting you're here. So, let's see. It should, is it doing it? It should like balance out. Ah, there we go. So it's like, it's very possible that these guys are just waiting for me. Or they're all gonna catch the same bus. Hope it runs on Sundays. We're not a very friendly bus environment in Northern California. I'm sure we would love to be, but yeah, public transit just doesn't seem to work it for us. So, yeah, I wish, there are times I wish that it could just be a panel, could have the panel up like Fuzz without like a picture, and Carrie Ann with just, you know, having Pop just like walk back and forth. And as Papa Cat asked me who the picture was yesterday on your thumbnail, and I said that was Scotch. He's never seen Scotch. Oh, look at that. Look at that puppies.
Puppies.
There are 2 puppies. There are a lot of people here today for some weird reason. So, I don't know what goes on Sundays around here, or goes on Sundays where you can get a Waymo. Oh, actually, I want to read these. I'm passing them all the time. Sounds weird, I know. But it's like the no stopping. Okay. So it should be okay by then. I've caught it a couple of times where it was no stopping, but it was like in the future, and I've parked there. It's hard to read those when you're trying to find a parking space. So yes, we're passing by my pyramid. People were in the garden looking around, having to learn how to use this. Oh, I got it locked. Okay. Oh God, that was like the the bowl roll, barrel roll. There's actually a barrel roll on the gimbal, and it even made me nauseous last night when I was looking at the beginner guides. It's like, who the hell wants to do that to people? So That was soda?
Wow.
I thought that was scotch. Because I know that scotch doesn't look like
Doodle sitting at a table.
doodle sitting at a table. Because I know scotch is darker. So I thought it was scotch. So even I couldn't tell who that was. Let's see.
The doors are closed already.
The doors, they were open.
Yeah, they were.
So they must know his car now,
They probably
too.
just set their clock by, you know.
No,
okay.
because I'm late.
Yeah.
It's Sunday and I start till like 2:30. They know your car too now. Well, at least they know something. I mean, how long it take for them to know my car? 6 months? So, now they know Papa Cat's. So yes, we're getting closer and closer to closed doors. No face is not here. Of course you're not. Let the games begin. Who's going to do the first bad dad joke? Ah. Oh, right. They do, don't they? And look how busy it is. Nico's got a bunch of people today. That's cool. They must have a brunch menu or something.
Oh, these guys.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna park. I'm not gonna cross against the light. I made a Tesla driver mad.
Oh,
Poor baby. When I crossed the street yesterday. By the time he hit the crosswalk, I was already past the yellow line, but he didn't like that. It made him angry. And, you know, wanted to say something about, hey, don't Tesla batteries explode still? Because you know everybody doesn't go to a recall. So... Oh my god. To not see everyone. Yeah, we're here not to see you too. Let's see. Wow, it's getting like uglier and uglier, those shades. Ooh, and the door's cracked open. So, see, they're making the ghosts mad by not being able to let me in there. Do you miss your friends? Do you miss your family? Do I ever wonder why those doors are closed already when I drive by? You must know both cars now. That only took 6 months. You know, if you ever want to leave, you can leave. You can be a productive person outside no matter what your age is. There are ways to get employment. There are ways to do things that you don't necessarily have to say your age. And actually, in employment, it is illegal to ask your age. So there's that little loophole. So if you look younger than you are, you can still get a job. It's that easy. And if you want to leave, probably the first 5 people that you had to disconnect from are the 5 most influential people in your life. So if you go back to one, I bet you they would happily help you leave. You will not get pneumonia and die. Nobody does it anymore from short term. The church will not fall apart because you're one less person trying to make them money. What's the other one? Oh, you won't be spited to wherever your version of HE double hockey sticks is. You know, because they say you're not gonna, you'll... Oh, what, am I... No, not, okay. And people will not be mean to you. Actually, people will understand you more if you say where you've come from. Because, you know, with the whole Linkin Park thing, and the lead singer keeps not apologizing correctly, you guys are well known right now, unfortunately, and I'm sure that's not bringing people in. I am not liable for anybody who does things when I'm not here, because I don't know anybody else in this city who does this. For real. I'm not lying. I am independent and by myself. I wish. I would love to say that, but I'm not going to, because I'll probably laugh. Stinking farce. So yeah, there are a lot of people wandering around today. It's very strange. So, you know, if you ever want to leave, there are places that'll help you to leave. I don't know if aftermath is .org or .com, since we're being helpful to everybody now. There's the sptvfoundation.org, the sptvfoundation.com, sptvfoundation.org. Do you miss your button? What button?
I forgot the phone number. 727 something.
They will help you leave. That is what they are most good at right now. That's not one. Oh, look, let me see. Oh, that wonderful zoom didn't work because he moved. Because I've got the crack in the door, which nobody is looking at. Osa, come on, tell them there's a crack in your door. So you can get work. If you're a public, you can only have to work 8 hours instead of, say, 14 at the least, because I heard you guys have to work 10 hours here. And then even if you got a part-time job, that'd probably be 4 hours a day or 8 hours for 3 days. That doesn't go well with doctors who say that you need sleep of at least 6 hours a day. Ah, thank you, Carrie Ann. sptvfoundation.org/about. That's how you can find out things. You can always look up on YouTube too. Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't. There was actually a lot of like a passel of skateboarders, like 6 of them down the street, and I thought they were going to follow me here because they're just floating around on curbs. They weren't messing up Transamerica. Yeah. Hi, yeah, you're here, Desert Dog, before it got too late. That just sounded weirdly disgusting. You know that, no face.
Someone's in a mood today.
My like button is literally up my subscribe hole. That just... Thank you. I didn't want to visualize that. Anyway. So you can leave. You can exist and find things out at the local library. You can go in there and ask to use a computer. Don't wear any of the clothes you wear here, or shoes, or accessories. And look it up on the computer there, because I have heard there's software that you guys have installed everywhere that won't let you go on the internet and look things up. Probably some kind of like trigger word like Scientology, anti-Scientology. You can get that around that here too. You just have to follow the yellow brick road. So it'll take a little bit of a climbing into a hole and finding out what's going on, but you can always circumvent the web and always get past block words. It just takes a little bit of studying to do it. And when you're done, go in history, hit clear. Now, if they ask you why your history is clear, you could just say that you don't want the chick outside to find out what's going on your computer. Not that I can, because I don't know how to. I was never into being a hacker, so. But I do have friends. Hi, Will's Hoodie Pocket. How are you today? Freaks. Okay, let's go. It's like, I don't have a brain today. Isn't that what I always say? Let's see. How well can you read? Wow, see, this camera is better than the camera on my Ultra, which is classic. So this is my Note 10 that I gave up for my Ultra, that I think is 1/8 of an inch bigger than my Note. So I thought it was bigger. I was wrong. And I guess you can say, yes, I'm a size queen. I can't wait to get the Samsung one that unfolds. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, because I can't even use the Ultra as like the camera. My brother would buy that if I said I was using the Ultra as the camera now, because it overheats. But I think it also might overheat because I'm using the gimbal wrong. So oh, duct tape. You actually remind me, Carrie Ann. My thumbnail picture is a sign and a lawn sign, and I got an H. They're called an H stand, I guess, that you put into the picture and put it in the ground. But I'm not sure how to do that. I mean, if all else fails, I'll put Hello Kitty duct tape on it, because I have Hello Kitty duct tape, and all the children in the commune are getting older, so I can't wait for the day that I come out on the Hello Kitty roller skates and watch the girls go nuts. Actually, that's gender bias. Watch the kids go nuts. And yes, we're doing our daily look at what Scientology has not fixed. Okay, am I doing this one correctly? Oh, I think I have it on the right one now, because it's not turning. Yeah, I was using the gimbal as a way to look at things when I didn't know that the gimbal is just literally there to... Sorry, somebody clipped my phone. Miss, I've got way too many designer things on. And you know what? I have that Christian Dior bag too, but mine's fake. I thought I was doing good, so I bought a whole bunch of counterfeit things last year. And most of them are really cool, and because they're like third party and they're really neat. But some of them are just like, why did I even bother? I actually got it, had to do a big order because there was a Louis bag that I wanted to give a friend of mine, because unfortunately she got mugged and she lost it, and hers wasn't real either, so I wanted to get her a not real replacement. Because sometimes it's just fun, damn it. So let's see. I'm reading, sorry. So yeah, so that's a question, people. How do I put the H thingy in my sign so I can post it on my lawn and drive everybody crazy? So, because as far as I know, there are no Kamala. Oh, I think somebody was going to come in and he changed his mind. It's those bags. He came up all the way up here and then he turned around. So... Oh, no, he's coming back up. Oh, well. Boring. Yeah, not everybody is... it's a mix of people like my age that I don't think, because I grew up with them, so I know better. So I don't think we're necessarily... And the thing is that even if they're not Trumpers, they're not or they're Republicans, so Republicans don't like their face rubbed into it. So even there's someone in my family who I said, you know, she's gonna win, he said, yes, I know. So ooh, it's warm here. Now I can't read. See, I'm trying to get it changed because that heart, I love you guys, but the heart drives me crazy. So and there's a kid. So why haven't they emptied the garbage can lately? It's like overflowing, and it never overflows. And I'm seriously not going to spend time trying to find like a place to complain about that, because I'm sure it's very low on their agenda. If this one is a mess, probably the other ones are a mess too. So okay. You have a duck. My cousin has ducks. She's nuts. So that means you're nuts too. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, okay. My wrist strap for the phone on the gimbal is in a weird place. So, oh, hi. Hybrid 1872. How are you today? My cousin loves animals, so I'm sure if she could have beavers, she would go live near a stream so she could have beavers. And that's weirdly enough not a joke, because one of my Patreon people before I discovered you guys was an estate in England they're fixing it up, and they got badgers and they kept escaping. So this is when I was into my Gilded Age architecture, I guess. Let's see, I need to learn how to use everybody's complaining that the handle may be a little small, but of course I have small hands, like somebody we all don't like. Wow, is that stuff peeling? That's new, isn't it? That's interesting. I am not connected with any of this if this is new. So it's like, don't try this at home when I'm talking about it, because I want people to come and fix it. I don't want people to add to it. Ooh, my arms hurt. I think I held them up too much yesterday. So let's see if I can do it now. I'm trying to change from portrait to landscape on this phone.
I can hold that for you if you want.
No, I don't need you to hold it. There we go. Now I can read it. Every time he holds it, he runs away with it and keeps... Hi, Adam Carmana. And I would ask, but I don't know. Have fun. Be nice. I am a tree-hugging Democrat, and I talk about it right now and will till the election. So you can come out about a week after the election. I will not be talking about it anymore. So, sitting on defense. Yes, yes. They participate in the dad jokes too. Nobody seems to have gotten the bait today. So, well, as I've had to explain on this one, this building was not in great shape when they got it. So they, and the law about historical buildings is you have to keep it in the shape you bought it in. So they made it all pretty. They added all of these things. They even added real gilt on the ceiling, which you can tell because it was done badly. And now they're letting it fall apart, and they can't be really complained about because it was probably in worse condition when they got it. So nice little loophole the freaks are using. So, do you miss your friends? Do you miss your family? Oh, I saw. Oh no, you didn't fix a gap. Haha. The ghosts want me to be able to make communication more. I don't know. So, if you ever want to leave, you can. And there are some pretty well-known SPs, I guess you call them, which are just real people who started getting the idea from protesters outside of their buildings. So this is nothing new. This stuff has been going on since the 10s, the '10s with Anonymous, which was a really interesting group back then. But we're more into showing our faces around here. So it's like we're more than annoying, because you can't fair game us because you can get in trouble for it, especially in Northern California, because you guys don't have the hookup. So you have to be like humans and not do anything too bad. Weirdly enough, for where I live, if you guys did something that was fair gaming, you'd get caught and you get at least a fine. And I know if you don't make the money here, you can't pay the fine. And Northern California is really into bureaucracy, so they'd probably get you on a different way. So you have to be good, which I think is really neat in a weird way, that you have to be good up here. Yes, we are different than Southern California. Ask anybody from Northern California. Might as well be a different state. I'm surprised we haven't separated at this point. Humbling. So, get out while you can before baby Bufu leaves and goes to LA, because supposedly the rumors is that he's the next one in line, because Lord God King Bufu wants to step down and probably live a different life, and probably knows how to make himself pretty much invisible in a big city, considering excuse me, he gets 6 figures a year. So your $50 a week is helping to propel, make someone want to retire more, because he's probably got millions of dollars, not in the bank. They're probably hidden somewhere where your money is hidden, in my opinion. So he can run away to some island, buy it, and not have to ever worry about people again. Because remember, this is just the United States. And things just happened in the United States, excuse me, and within a 12-mile circumference in the ocean. So after that, we can't enforce anything. So, but when you're in the United States and on United States land, we can enforce things. So you guys should definitely be careful, because, you know, the tide is turning, and especially with the new Lincoln Park thing going on, because even I know who Lincoln Park is, and I'm a little advanced to know that. It can come and just bite you in the butt. If I was you guys, I would just declare the lead singer an SP and get it over with. But that's just my opinion, freaks. Yeah, now they, well, I don't know why. What about the, oh, are you guys making fun of my wind mic? Do you really want me on a portable mic with a wind thing on it? Even though they have wind things for phones, but I don't think they have it correctly. What have I missed? Let's see. Yes. Yeah, except you figured they would have had that. They probably had somebody, was it RPF, doing the ceiling, because the gilding looks like a bunch of Post-it notes. Okay, hold on. No, I'm not buffering. What the hell is up with this one? Oh, it's got a privacy screen. Thank you, Nora. I always say that because she's the one who got me a private screen for my regular phone, and I forget that I have it. Excuse me. Ah, that's for the wind. Yes, and we don't know where the wind comes from, because it doesn't come from the back door. So there's probably a vent somewhere, weirdly, because it is a stone building. So they were not dumb and knew how to do cooling in these buildings when they built them. So there's probably some kind of vent that's going in the door that's making it flutter. They unfortunately taped down the shears on one side. But I told them they better not be using Scotch tape, because if they lift the finish off of these buildings because of the chemicals in the Scotch tape, that's not going to be good. It's not like they would pay them anyway, but, you know. Yes, it's corrugated plastic. It does look like the workmanship of an RPF or fuzz. Oh, I do occasionally read top secret stuff. I just start talking. Well, actually, I only read secret stuff. I just start talking about Zeno, and that Zeno's daddy comes and visits occasionally. And that would be David Mismanage. Davey Mismanage. Carrie Ann or Fuzz will show you the link soon. He is the reason I started protesting on site. So. You desert dog. Well, reading OT8 to the busload of Scientology waiting for him to leave was the best. I don't know that one. Yes, Davey Mismanage is awesome. New name. Hi, new name. Yes, like I said, he is the one who got me out here, because he was doing a tour and he went to Fresno Missionary because his family lives up here. He's from Newark, which is some city south of Oakland. We make fun of it, don't worry. And then I asked him, can you come up here? And he said, sure. So we met here, and I protested for like 10 minutes. He was for an hour. I talked to his stepdad while he was protesting, and it was like, ooh, there aren't demons here. So I started protesting, and now I sit here and protest and drive him crazy. Because, oh, you saw his live there. So you saw me for 10 minutes. And yes, I know Davey's back on the road again. That'd be neat. No, I also use the OT3 is where you find out about Xenu, and OT8 is when you find out you're never getting rid of your thetans. So, and was it Friday? There were like a group full of guys who didn't speak English, quote unquote. I've lived here long enough to know you can't live up here and not speak English. They look like it could be the construction guys or Home Depot or whatever. And when they left, I said, "Es una seca," and one of them turned around and went, "Really?" And I went, "Yes." So I don't think they'll be coming back. Oh, new name has an old name. Do you have an old name? Oh, I disconnected. How about that? What did I do? Okay, maybe it's the... Okay, I'm getting the vibrate. Where is the vibrate coming from? I would say it's probably that. Let's see if it gets better. I put the wrist strap on the front. I knew better, so I made wrist strap things for my phone when they stopped making them, because I didn't want to lose my phone or have it stolen. So I had... Hello? Hi. Someone's trying to get directions, I guess, from somebody online or on their phone, and they were like 5 feet away from me. I think she was getting directions from somebody on speaker. So that's why I was just like, because yeah, you saw her when I said hello, she just turned to me, smiled, and waved. I was like, "You're not important, don't worry about it." So, yes.
Are you sure she wasn't one of them?
No, well, no, they're going for the minorities here too, which aren't minorities in San Francisco or in the Bay Area. It's pretty much a lot of everything. So, where we used to live was the highest concentration of Filipino people in the country. Fremont has the highest population of Afghanis. Let's see, Oakland and San Francisco have Chinatowns. I'm right here. Hi. Did you see it? Did you see it? You missed. I'm sorry. Oh my God. So you guys aren't live streaming me. So it's Osa that is. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was a blue vest too. So I wonder. She just looked at, I wish I would have gotten it, and I know I didn't. She looked at me like I was a cootie. Let's see. I'm going to go back a little bit here and see if I can see. Let's see. I'm looking. It's trying. My brain is trying to do the gimbal stuff that I didn't do before, and my brain's like, "No, you're in the right spot." It's like, "No, I'm not." So, hiding is against LRH policy. I know, but so is fundraising. Taco Tuesday. No, but whoever got to do it last time did a better job than the person before, and they cleaned the chocolate board. Like I said, new name. Just as long as you, that's when it broke. Just as long as you abide by the rules, which are be good, no racism, no bigotry, no classism, know the things that are, that you should know that you shouldn't be doing. And yes, I laugh a lot. Just not today. So I'm more tired than I thought I was. My voice, I've got my tired voice on today. So I'm trying to see still if, yes, no a-holiness. This is a protected, nice ball. I'm a very nice person. Hi, Retired Red. And I can't help it. It's not my fault. And I was a mean girl when I was younger, so I know the tactics, so be careful. And I like my world to be in my world, in my bubble, and that's the way it goes. And I will talk about Kamala before she gets elected because I was told when I was a kid, when I said I wanted to be a scientist or Einstein or a physicist, that nothing good comes out of Oakland. So she's got to win because she's from Oakland. And I grew up in Oakland. Thanks, Fuzz. Oh, did I? See, I'm doing 3 things at once, which helps. Maybe I should start making Afghans away again. Oh my god, it's cold enough. I can. I only know 1 stitch, but everybody likes it. Oh, you just missed it. Okay. Sorry, guys. You didn't get, like, her whole face. So, okay. I'm just trying to pay attention to many things at once. Sorry. So, so did Ice Cube? Ice Cube did what? Oh my god, where do you get this thing from, No Face? You're like you're worse than me. I thought I was all over the place because of the way I was brought up. Yeah, you want to talk about like people rainbow when I was growing up? I did a university project on the protesters and interviews, etc. under my old name, so it felt appropriate to change once research project was handed in. Ah, okay, cool, no. Like I said, just follow the rules, and it's my channel. So if I want to talk about something, you don't agree with it, you can always leave. That's just, I don't like people telling me what to do. But you can say you should if it's like protesting things, because then I just say thank you or not thank you, you know. So what did Ice Cube do, No Face? Sean, don't make me call you out, Sean. So we're avoiding me, which is really weird because the other day you guys were walking by me. Changed your mind again. So am I been declared, well, I'm sure I've been declared a suppressive person, but now have I been declared suppressive within 5 feet? Dusty, hello. How are you? I'm sorry I missed your birthday, but the dad beast was bothering me. Hi, El Sarmento. I'm glad you're here too. It's Sunday. Nobody else is doing things. So, so yeah, it's like the best day for me to come on, except I'm sorry. Papa Cat said Tori was on. I'm sorry, Tori. I didn't mean to, but yeah. I'm starting getting like annoyed with that. I didn't something, but then you did it, didn't you? And yeah, it's just that it's San Francisco, and I didn't know somebody was going to be on. And one of the things I was watching was if you have a scheduled, it's going. Did it disconnect? I think it did. Yep. It's got to be the wrist strap. I need to put a wrist strap that's detachable. It's just the weird weight that's making it pop off. And it vibrates before it does it. So, and it could be that I'm also on something it doesn't like. Learning about the gimbal. So, I would love to show you guys the barrel roll, but like I said, even on a 50-inch screen, I went, oh God, no. So, let's see. That is not working. That is not. I'm usually on that one, but that's the one that keeps blowing. I'm very good at tuning out, unsubbing, and moving on. Can't be asked to fight online. Thank you. I don't like fights online. Asked. Hi guys. That wasn't. Was that for me? He actually. Okay, but he actually also waved. Oh, got the pull over. Wonder what the BMW did wrong. You can't pull over there, dude. It's a...
Here's backup.
Ooh, wow. Ooh, maybe there's something wrong with the BMW.
Pull over in the left turn lane.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can't pull over in a lane usually. So we'll see what's going on, because usually you cannot. Come on, gimbal. I'll hit the little thingy. I've got to learn how to use, because the gimbal itself rocks. Whoops. And it's got a grid on it and everything. So I've got to learn how to use it with Prism. So, because yeah, that's weird that, oh, the backup guy didn't stay. Did he? Oh no, he's up the street. I wonder if there's a protest going on. No, he turned. Okay, so it's just the one guy, but he's in the lane that causes the most problems. So we'll see what's, because the BMW didn't look interesting except for the ugly gray color. So Dusty has a frog rescue? Oh my god, that's awesome. South Park did a reference to San Francisco? I didn't watch it. It was a little, believe it or not, it was a little too crude for even me. That and my cousin was completely enthralled with it and played it constantly. So, uh-oh, why are you? Oh, it was turtles, okay. A friend of mine has a turtle. They're hoping it doesn't get too big because they want to make a pond for her, but they don't really have the cash right now. So, her name's Tiger, I call her Tigger. So this is weird. They seriously don't pull people over in driving lanes. I'm surprised he didn't get out and tell him, or he didn't tell him to go around the corner. So maybe he changed when it was still white. Oh my god, hello.
His name is Muffin.
Can I pet him?
Yes, you can.
Come here, Muffin. Come here. Hi, you.
He's gonna bite you.
Oh!
Gotcha.
Have a good one. He bites like a cat, though. It was so cute. Sorry, guys. I know I'm making you all. No, it's not focusing like it should. This is what I get for watching videos. It's supposed to. Oh, okay. I know what I did. I turned the gimbal. So, okay, let's see what's going on. And yes, that was a vicious Pomeranian. And he bites like my cats. He goes in for the bite and doesn't bite. So you have 30? Oh my god. Oh, I'm glad there's a rescue aquarium. Yeah, no, like I said, a friend of mine, she got one for real, probably from a rescue, and she's supposed to be big, but they were the ones who had the cattery done in their house. They're a little low on funds, and Tigger, I call her Tigger. Tigger is not too big for her aquarium, so they make sure, people passing, they make sure that Tigger is comfortable. So, yeah, you should take videos of the turtles. I mean, I'm sitting here videoing a, I'm missing, I keep turning the gimbal. That's why it's doing that.
Fuzz has the link.
Ah, thank you, Fuzz. I thought I was nuts on the researching. Woman, you beat. Now that my brain's starting to work a little bit better. So that's why I wanted the Scientology. I need the hookup. Even if I can borrow one at a time and send it back, that would be cool. I wish I could say that to Liz Gale, but you know, I'm just a little bitty protester who doesn't know any better. So, because she has everything, that'd be really cool to be able to like send books around. Now, I pay for the postage, and I don't need them around the house. But I can't read them on the computer because that's the point. Is that the computer is not actually very good for brain fog, and the oh yeah, can we make it more complicated? Not only is he pulled over in the left lane, people are having fun with the merging. Why do you have videos in your shorts? And yes, I'm doing that on purpose. Do you hear Papa Cat? Come here and do it again.
What?
Do it again.
He said shorts.
See? Yes, I am married to a 12-year-old. I know this, but so am I. This is not making any sense. Besides the fact he's probably ticking off the people who know how to use that lane. So, in a weird, not nice way, I hope it's like an important pullover. Like wanted or something. So... there was a guy that just walked by me. I'm not sure if he was here for lessons or if he was here to fix something. So, yes, actually, the fun part, back in the day when we were young, he was best friends with a real scientist who worked at Berkeley Labs. And those two would do South Park? No, Beavis and Butthead. They would do Beavis and Butthead. And I actually outed them one night and said, so the master's guy and the scientist, both with IQs off the roof, love doing Beavis and Butthead together. And of course I was friends with both of them. So I thought it was freaking hilarious that even brainiacs from hell go, I know I'm not doing it right. I hate Beavis and Butthead. Did you see Adam Carmana's Lincoln Park sucks or blows? No, it is not the best town. Don't even go there, mister. Sorry. Dusty said, hey, Carrie, did you know that Newark is the best town in the Bay Area? And I said, no, it's not. So we used to make fun of Newark when I was younger. Oakland's the best. Blow me. Excuse me. Did I say that out loud? So it's just, I know, but see, it's starting to attract people too. It's just so strange that he is in a crash zone and he's staying there. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more, because it looks like the policeman is actually out of his car, and I wouldn't be surprised. What am I doing? I'm messing things up again. So, yeah, I've learned how to do now. So now it's like, I don't know how to take you off.
Did you?
Yes, I did,
You
because
did? Okay.
my fingers have accidentally hit this.
Okay.
How
long is that going to stay there?
I don't know. I hope, wait. I can't. Oh, now everybody's piling up, aren't they? No. Okay, I think Dusty may be there forever at this point.
No, he got replaced.
Oh, so Fuzz is now there. Okay, so yes, I found that one the other day, and I've been really good because when I zoom sometimes, the fingers make that pop up. Ooh, valuable time. So let me see. There we go. Okay. But it still doesn't like show YouTube things. It just shows chat things.
Oh,
So
you got it.
yeah, I know. And I've got the gimbal holding wrong. See, if I didn't know these things, I wouldn't be so paranoid. And yes, I'm still going to watch how to do it because... Oh no, Pinky and the Brain definitely I love. I love Animaniacs. I have them on DVD. I had the soundtrack. Love the Animaniacs because I was Pinky. D&D. One of my ex-boyfriends used to play D&D, and I didn't play D&D, but I would sit there and hang out with them while they played for 3 or 4 hours, and the DM was Danger Mouse and I was Pinky. So I used to make up, I was allowed to make up like things to do, you know, scenarios. And so I make these weird ass scenarios and everybody rolled their eyes, and I said, but you gave me permission. So oh, hi Indigo, Insight Scientology. Whew. And I know an Indigo in real life, which I can't remember who talks to you. I think it's Carrie Ann. So every time she says Indigo, I actually look up and go, Indigo. So, but he's probably off in South America now. His midlife crisis is going all over the world on his bicycle. Isn't it a dirt bike that Indigo uses, or is it a little motorcycle?
Oh, God,
He's still doing it. So he's been doing it for years. He really met his midlife crisis head on. So now where are they? Are they arresting someone? I can't tell. I would walk down there, but I'm not in the mood to be obnoxious. Just to these guys. So, okay. Well, if anything happens, I'll let you know. Let's go back to where we were before. Whee! I try not to do it really fast because, oh, and I was blocking the front, but that was not because of me. Turning makes Papa Cat a little nauseous, but he's not the only one. In our sci-fi game world, the DM sucks. Yeah, I've always been cute and fluffy. So, even though as a mean girl I was. So yes, I had people going into caves to find pink rocks or something. What?
A whole bunch of people just went in the side door.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh my God. Run! Run! Cootie people! Run! Oh my God. So, okay, let me see. Oh, okay, no face. Have fun. I didn't even get a cocktail from you. Too busy playing on the trampoline, right? Now that I get it, I'm going to say it. Yes, have a good day. Go do Sunday things. I was looking up Jewish delis, and Rosh Hashanah is up soon. So, my first husband was a culturally, I know we're going around, but I got to get my Waymo in today. Culturally Jewish. That's the way he used to put it. Just not religion. We go to only the high holy days to temple. Hello. Oh. Hi. How are you? Oh yeah, Scientology. I wanted to mention, since I know Osa's watching, don't call the police on me when I'm quote unquote bothering a worker, because I would bet you $1 million that those people don't want to come back because of me and you. So you probably blew it. You might not want to do that again. I was wondering, why haven't they come back? Let me see. I'm catching up. Fuzz, I read that scotch. I'm like, no, he's not. It wasn't scotch. It was soda. So, let's see. But it is Sunday. I would expect. But did they come with kids? Yeah? Did they have kids? Or was it just adults?
That group?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So they're still not bringing the kids here on Sunday, which is good. Okay, sitting you, or no, you don't. Okay. See, it's just like everything is happening right now. Oh! So how old are you going to be, Sean? I'm 57. I don't lie. But I'm doing a lot of good things to my fascia. So I'm not looking my age much. So, yes, you have to come on tomorrow so we can all sing the funeral dirge, since now it's not copyrighted anymore. Did you know that Happy Birthday was copyrighted till about 10 years ago? So, my birthday is in February. Let me think. 6, 9. What would 9 months be away from? Actually, it could have been 8. My mother had problems with babies. What's 9 months away from my birthday? Back.
Yours?
Yeah, brain two overloaded at the moment.
May? Yeah.
So Memorial Day.
No, that'd be late May. 9 months would be early May.
But my mom probably didn't do 9 months. So, because I was the last hat my parents ever had. Carrie asked me when was my birthday. So, that's why I think maybe Memorial Day. Indigo, I'm perfect for laundry. I am perfect for laundry because I'm trying to do it also for visually. I have for people visually impaired, because I see people do it, and I got the idea because one of my friends in junior high school actually had something that made her go blind and completely. And the cutest guy in school was, even though this is not visually enhancing, was deaf and would only date deaf girls. It was funny to watch a bunch of girls trying to learn ASL. And my former brother-in-law was blind. He wasn't totally. So it was like, you're only 46? Oh my God, no face. You're a baby. Don't you love that? You're only 46. Well, I reached that age where like 20-year-olds look like they're 12. See that car? That's one of the colors I do not like. Get it? It looks like it blends into the ground really well, and it blends into the lower deck of the Bay Bridge really well. My joke is that one of these days I'm going to run into it by accident. So indigo, yes. So I'm trying to make it visually disabled enhancing. How's that? So when you said to Carrie Ann, it's been relaxing, I'm about to pop in laundry, the rain kind of made my body hurt, but it's been easier to deal with. Made me think, because I'm also joking all the time that I'm good for chores and laundry. You can listen to me because I see how I'm sitting here on these doors. I do that a lot. So it's not a lot to like, oh God, yeah, I'm an Aquarius all the way around. Sun, moon, sign. Yeah, I'm the triple threat. So if anybody knows about these, they know that, oh, now I get you, sort of thing. Time to show off the bad. I wonder who's picking the paint, because those are new. Could it be skaters, skateboarders, because of Cairo? A couple of days ago, we had some guys come in. I was telling them about Cairo, and they were not amused. So they knew of him, and one guy knew what was going on. And so I sort of gave him the tea on it, and the one guy was helping me explain it. So Aquarian or Pisces. No, my brother's a Pisces. I'm an Aquarian. Holy. Oh, fuzz, that actually explains it then. The research thing. You said you were 0. Oh, I'm sorry. What, do you think you're a Scientologist? No, you're not. Next. So. Oh, you're a triple Sag. Actually, we'll probably become instant friends or instant enemies. It explains her. Now that you know she's an Aquarius, it actually explains it. With the research thing. We love to research and get lost. So, tweakers be picking? What? They're picking what? And yes, actually, we'll probably be instant, like, close friends, Carrie Ann, because we get along here and get along on the phone. So, no, we won't. No, we've already, like, spent enough time being around each other. So we're instant friends. We were from the beginning, so, and like each other. Another what? What guy on this?
The old guy with the roll-away bag just went in there.
Oh, actually, I thought so. You'd be amazed what they put their e-meters in. Guys, women just put them in whatever. But guys, carry-ons, paper bags, a lot of paper handle bags that don't have anything to do with the area, because guys aren't necessarily known to, if they use a paper bag, it's usually the neighborhood that they've been at because they just got it. Or Safeway bag, or not Safeway bags, but plastic bags, and it's all just a mess. And it's like, yep, those are the reason. So, yes, and Fuzz and I don't know. I don't remember. Are Aquarians supposed to be friends? I thought we were just so, like, OCD that we couldn't handle other OCD people, but you're easy for some reason. Oh, look at the lowrider. Look at the lowrider. It's coming by. Look at that. That is cool. San Francisco had an anti-lowrider thing because they were considered gangs until like 3 years ago. Isn't that weird? It's like, you can't really be in a real gang and be a lowrider. Those things are expensive. So we saw a beautiful Camaro. We saw a beautiful Camaro yesterday, and the joke is, because I've also seen it a couple of times, is it the gift to the son, or is the dad still keeping it? And the dad was driving, but the kid was in the passenger seat. So it's like, you know, the kid's never going to appreciate it as much as you did. And it all started with a video I saw about someone who killed their 83 Mercedes. It was a cop thing, driving drunk. And she was like, but my grandparents just gave this to me. And I'm like, yeah, and your grandparents are going to be really angry. So, Okay. There was a kid and a guy walking down the street, and I was hoping that he wasn't going to take her in, and he didn't. Why is this stupid gray color all over the place all of a sudden? It's like, what, did everybody go out and buy a gray car? I'm trying to think, what was the cool color car that made everybody buy one? Red, white, or, well, I knew it was those cars. Everybody, the electric cars. Listen, he's used to it at this point. Toyota, Prius. Yes, I know when it was popular to buy a Prius and everybody got one, and I made fun of them and said you have to plug them in. Captain Fuzzle keys, what? Oh yeah, no. It explains a lot about Fuzz, and it explains the triple me is the flighty one with the research on top of it. So yeah, the epitome of ADHD was I can research everything as long as I don't get distracted. So, see, this is I do examples of it all the time now. It's like all of a sudden I stop talking. Oh no, the triple thing is actually pretty rare. So I got explained to it when I was younger because I was frustrating myself, and my aunt was into it and said, "No, you're a triple. Oh, you can't come out this way. Ha! I'm down here." Someone wanted to come out. Neener. So, because, I must be head cootie. What is the triple thing? Sun, moon, and sign. I don't know what the sign part is, but it means that everything is an Aquarius and I'm doomed. Oh. Yes, in astrology, Carrie Ann said in astrology, each planet can be within a specific constellation at the time of your birth. Yes. Maybe your mom can do a show and give us readings. My realtor, who has become my friend, wants her mom to be all over me too because her mom's a reader. And it's just like, no. She got my information. I'm like, don't tell me because I know better. Oh, you're welcome, sitting. Yes, Carrie Ann said the sun sign is what your constellation, what constellation your sun was in when you were born. Your moon sign is what your constellation your moon was in when you were born. And since I was also born during the hippie era, that's why the hippies loved the triple Aquarius. So, and my aunt would show it off. It's so weird. So yes and no, I believe in it, but it seemed very, was it the in thing in the 70s? So it's like it was bad enough that I was an eclectic little brainiac. So the hippies loved me. The rising sign is the sign of the zodiac that rises on the eastern horizon at the time of person's birth. Yeah, that's why it's like time, date, time and date, I think. I was going to say, they usually don't ask anything about my mom, so yes, we were looking for liverwurst at a deli, and I figured they would have them at Jewish delis, and nobody carries liverwurst at delis anymore. It's very weird. All I could figure is that maybe someone is producing liverwurst that can't be kosher. So, well, actually, maybe they're using pig livers. Maybe they used something else before. It's just weird. Actually, the best liverwurst I used to get was at a place called Housewives Market. My grandmother got it from there. And of course, it's Oakland, so it's not there anymore. Carrie Ann also said the position of moon, sun, and rising, as well as the rest of the planets, rotate different aspects of somebody's life. And the triple thing is really weird. Yeah, or rare. I can't wait till I can take my word back again. I used to use it all the time. And dissertation or over. No, hey, you know about it, post it, man. It's not like people haven't talked on the chat before. I'm like, what are you talking about? So, now that there are a bunch of publics in there, you don't need me to tell you everything about being able to get a job or something, because there's got to be at least one person that's a public that sympathizes with what you guys have to go through and will let you know what's going on. Freaks. It's really weird too. Yeah, no, it's if anybody knows about astrology, it explains me like crazy. So I've done a stupid thing and forgot to bring my club crackers with real Swiss cheese on them, because they stopped my dip yesterday when we went to the store. We forgot to put more in my purse, and I'm starting to crash. So yeah, I guess my cereal doesn't cover me very long. I can feel it in my knees, weirdly enough, first. So I've got to go now.
Check out Oakland DB.
Oakland, hello! Why son's downtown is chopped liver. Yeah, but chopped liver is not liverwurst. Chopped liver is chopped liver, which my mother loved, but I used to have liverwurst in my lunchbox, because lunchboxes got really popular, weirdly enough, for a while. And that was one of the hard things, is that a lot of them were Hello Kitty, and I didn't like Hello Kitty then. So, and yes, hello, Oakland DB. It's like, I just want you to come here, unless you're not from here. So, or not, I mean, you don't live here anymore. Scientology, I'm really into astrology and witchy stuff. Oh my God, Indigo, we could talk about it. Trust me. I'm from San Francisco, or I'm from Oakland in the 60s. You want to talk about, oh my God, astrology and witchy stuff? You should see my latest witch hat and the jokes I make about, don't worry, I won't put you on my altar and, make bad faces at you. So, yes, Papa Cat doing double duty. Yes, he's actually got his headphones on so you can make sure they can hear me too, because sometimes the wind gets in the way. Ooh, should I start wearing headphones? I don't think that'll help for the wind, because the wind is usually, I can look up, there are hearts on that car. Look at the car. The car has hearts on it. Look how cute. Oh my God. That was adorable. So, yes, he was. And they just sold his house a little while ago, because that was the house that was black in Alamo Square, where the pink ladies are on another block. Oh, you live in Oakland. Okay. That would explain. And yes, a lot of people who live in Oakland don't like San Francisco, because we're the redheaded stepchild of San Francisco. It's sort of like the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, wow, it's iconic. Yeah, So, yeah, you should, Oakland TV, you should put me on notification, or notify, so you can see when I'm going to be on. I don't schedule, because it's been said on some YouTube things that I was watching that scheduling isn't necessarily a good thing, because it attracts less people. Just popping up, I try to do 2 o'clock. Popping up and starting is better for the algorithm. Oh, that's so weird, but I believe it. So, but yeah, LaVey, yes. And Robert Anton Wilson, who was a very big science fiction writer, was also in the OTO, which I was in, and didn't know it was a cult for 6 months. I don't belong to it anymore. And my papers were probably, my confirmation papers of being in the OTO were probably stolen from my boyfriend, stolen by my boyfriend, because I used to have them in a frame in my bedroom that was in front of my divorce papers, because I had my divorce papers in that frame for a while, and he was the reason I got into the OTO, and boy, do I have stories about the OTO. Which made me understand that actually my husband at the time, who was being a brat, was in love with me. There's a story with that one too. So, oh, thanks, Buzz. Yeah, put up Anton LaVey. Oh, he was a nice guy, not. Oh my God, Indigo, you are into it. Huh. Your daughter was there super jealous. Was where? Desert Dog, where was your daughter? Because, you know, we have the Painted Ladies, which go for about $3 million a piece, and they have an HOA, which you have to...
The Green Day show?
The Green Day show. Oh.
I think that's what Desert Dog is saying.
Green Day played in my friend's loft once when they were sincerely not known. Green Day Friday, okay. Yeah, no, they were doing, when they were just a band who played at loft parties. They played at a loft party that I was at and didn't realize it was them for a couple of years after they were famous, until I went, oh my God, that's the band who played at my friend's house. So, 5.5 hours. Wow, that's intense. You're a Gemini, but a lot of my signs are in water, so people read my main energy as water when I'm in air sign. And see this, I know, isn't that cool, Oakland? And this is why I'm the laundry chick, because I'm reading chat and I haven't moved. Oh, cool! Yay! And Carrie Ann said, it's cool detail to indigo. I got my chart but never looked at degrees. My mom is the expert. I don't think I've had a full chart. This is why my friend, who was my realtor, wanted all the information, because she wanted a chart. And I said, I don't.
Across the street.
This is also why I'm learning the gimbal, so I can do corgis or dogs, because you can hold the gimbal down, and I'm just making myself more crashed. I've got to stop. See the corgi, and this phone has better focus than my fancy Ultra does not do as well in the zoom. So yeah, and that story. I can't get rid of my Ultra because it was paid full price for. To shut me up. So I can't get a new one for at least another year. And then I'm getting the foldable Samsung. Oh my God, that thing is awesome. A coven with my friends in the last few years are all practicing witches of different paths. Not all witches are Satanists. Actually, most witches aren't Satanists. They are more pagans who are into natural art. So the burning witch thing all the time was because women were getting more popular in the societies they were in, so they made pagan practices bad, and so that would give them a reason to burn a witch. The Salem witch trials, if you ever really read about them, is completely disgusting. So yes, I know a lot about that too. Look at the corgi. Yeah, there used to be practicing witches everywhere, because also they used natural arts to help with things like cramps. That's also why witches were ostracized and burned, because they paid attention to women's health. And as it went along, doctors and other people didn't want witches to be able to cure cramps with 20 cents as opposed to $20 with a pharmacy or a doctor or something. So I once upon a time a pagan. And I actually gave my altar table, which was really gorgeous, to a friend of mine. So when I became non-practicing anything. So let's see. For Pride next year. I just was at CorgiCon 2 weeks ago, and there's a video on it. If you look, I didn't put any tags on it. I have Pleasanton CorgiCon 2024, so I did do that. Yes, they never burned witches, they burned women, yes. Maybe one witch in the whole thing, or practicing witch, of something that they thought was satanic. So, Indigo said, hey Carrie Ann, how cool. I grew up in Lutheran Presbyterian churches, but when I started having premonitions, which doesn't align with the Bible, they started being sensitive to ghosts. I unfortunately am an empath, so that should pretty much tell you everything. Yes. Hi, Evil Blue Eye. We'll probably attract more people now. Yes, women's rights. You mean the rights that we're not getting right now? I did do the marches back in the day. Me and the husband did. But I actually shied away a little bit from it because we did exactly what they would make fun of us bougie people for, was that I got a hotel at the end of one of the marches so I could basically decompress because I have social anxiety. And then somewhere along the way, people started making fun of bougie people because they said they weren't serious, and they would get a hotel. And it was like, I wasn't getting it to be bougie. So, Indigo. My family actually originates from Finland, and we have family that still practice the old way. It's very interesting. I bet. And yes, abortion rights over gun rights. So, Carrie said I was raised Unitarian around Lutherans, became a Christian as an adult, but I find one can't take the Unitarian out of the girl. Yep, exactly. I just believe in everybody. That's the easiest way to put it. The Superman panel of gods. When I say thank your deities, I mean that. So there is a God, but I don't think it's the God everybody thinks it is. I think it's everything. So, yes, hello, evil blue eye. And I have to now get off because I'm unfortunately crashing. I'm learning how to be a type 2 when I found out about it. So I'm not eating correctly still. Or I'm not eating a third meal like I should. So guys, I am going to have to go until tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Yes, 2 o'clock. Because I have my chiropractic appointment a half an hour early. So maybe I'll get a bagel for lunch. TMI, no TMI here. So there's one sticking out for a moose. We don't have another one sticking out for a squirrel today. Fuzz, do we have someone to raid? Thank you, Indigo. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Blue Eye. Yes. Hit the like button, become a sub if you want to become a member. I'm starting to get ideas of what I should have for members. Who are we? I see the chow. But who are we rating? Faz, who are we rating? Carrie Ann, if you have somebody we can raid. My mods are kicking me off. So I guess you guys can just go to sptv.space and see what's there for people you can look at that have replays and people look at who's got alive. It's a Sunday afternoon, so it's hard. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. Take care. Everybody have a good night. And Carrie Ann, have a nice dinner. And Fuzz, watch TV and don't research for one night. You got one. Oh, no, viewer's choice. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow. Ciao, Bellas. A piece of the brioche.